Hey everyone! Our next activity is going to be the creation of a virtual learning environment using Google Slides. As you can see, I've set up one of those environments with myself included. I created an avatar using Bitmoji, and a little bit later in this video I'll walk through how to go about using Bitmoji. You can see in my virtual learning environment there are a lot of different materials lying around. There's a number of requirements in the Google Classroom for you for this activity. So please make sure that you follow those requirements and the rubric associated to a T. One of the requirements is to have a number of links set up. I'm going to walk you through how to set up a link for any one particular part of your virtual learning environment. So what I would like for you to do right now is I would like for you to think about what was a unit of study that I had in my science class that I really enjoyed. Maybe it was glaciers, or chemistry, or structure and properties of matter. Maybe salmon in the classroom. Maybe it was something related to our use of energy and resources. With that topic in mind, I want you to set up a learning environment. With your learning environment, you're going to have a number of resources related to that specific content. So if I was running with something along the lines of glaciers, maybe I would have a poster in the background of glaciers. Maybe I would continue to use a picture of the Great Lakes, knowing that glaciers carved out the Great Lakes. Maybe I would still have a microscope inside of my virtual learning environment, and I would have a link that went directly to a magnified image of an ice core sample. This is an opportunity for you to be creative. With regard to links, once I have my idea of the major topic that I'm going to be working with, I need to add a number of links to that so that then I can allow other individuals to learn a little bit more about the topic that I am wanting them to discover. So let's say I'm working with the computer here, and I want to add a PhET simulation to that computer. I'm going to copy the link to my simulation. I am then going to go back to my virtual learning environment. Being on that computer, I'm then going to click the link button. And I'm going to paste the link on that computer. So now, as somebody is looking at my virtual learning environment, they can click on the computer and be redirected to that simulation. And maybe I want to throw a YouTube video with some microorganisms. So I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to go back to my virtual learning environment. I'm going to click on the microscope. I'm going to click the link button, and I'm going to paste that link to that video on the microscope. So now again, anybody that clicks on that microscope is going to be redirected to the link that I have provided. All right, Bitmoji. With Bitmoji, I can create an avatar. There are a number of other activities out there that will allow you to create avatars as well. I'm just using this as an example. You are going to download Bitmoji for Chrome. Or if you're using a cell phone, you can get it on the App Store for Apple or for the Google Play Store. You are going to create your avatar, and if you download the extension for Chrome for Bitmoji, as I'm in my slides, I will get a little icon up here in the right-hand corner. If I click on that, it will allow me to scroll through a number of different avatars that I can then input into my virtual learning environment. So be creative, add your avatar, and add a number of links that would help somebody to learn more in depth about the content that you are most interested in. The virtual learning environment that I've set up, I'm going to make a link available to you on our classroom page. I've also included a number of other basic virtual environments that you are free to use. You are allowed to copy and paste any of the resources that are in here. So like, for example, this desk, say you want the desk added to your virtual learning environment, you can copy that and you can paste that into your environment. You should not just copy and paste an entire slide that already exists. This should be a recreated virtual environment that is of your making. It should not be something that I have already created. But feel free to use any of the chairs or any of the furniture or even the backgrounds that I've provided for you. If you're working on your environment and you're like, I really don't like anything that Mr. Windsor supplied to me, there are some real easy ways to add furniture or other resources to your virtual environment. If you click the Insert button and then go down to Image, you can search the web. One of the best ways to do this is to search whatever it is you're looking for, followed up with the term either no background or transparent. So maybe we're looking to find some more furniture for our environment. I'm putting the term no background in. Some of these will still supply a background to them, so be prepared for that. But let's say I want this table and chairs in my environment. I'm going to drag and drop it. And this one did that very thing. It did not eliminate the no background. So I'm going to try another image. That one did the same thing. Let's try the term transparent. Here we go. So that one worked. Now I can put that table inside of my classroom or my learning environment, and then maybe I choose to put, I don't know, some other materials on there like a computer, or maybe some test tubes or a test tube rack or a microscope. So please make sure to follow the rubric. Be creative, have fun, and find as many resources as you can on your topic to help others learn about your topic of interest. Please also realize this information will be shared with your classmates, so they'll be able to see your work.